Sounds like thunder.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy. Uncle Byron. It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed. They're wearing Waluda armor. What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
There may still be survivors inside. here.
Where is your master? What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Mythos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back. You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
you're not agreeing.
Actually, I wouldn't.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
As all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry! Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with it?
Clive? Where the hell is everyone else? They're all right.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Sanktfordian, do you? Should last you a good while. You can thank me later. Should last you a good while. No scratches, all right? Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
Still alive, are ya? You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Oh! Oh, what is it? Oh! Oh, no!
Be careful out there.
He's a surly soaker. Who cares less for us?
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young Med.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever like Miss Midadol?
Do you think Lid's ship will have the same?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh.
I know this is your hideaway, but you really shouldn't be in here. If Mid caught you rifling through her research, she'd have your head.
then mine for letting you.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Alembics gonna help us make. Just you wait, Sid. Just you wait.
No word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid. Huh. What's this tucked in? Sid's best in... So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
Master Sid, have you seen His Highness the Prince? We were to dine together, or so I was going to suggest, before he vanished, that is. I suppose now I'll...
Well,
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what...
Opus. That girl's as tone deaf as a... Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12? It surprised us all. What's that battered old box at it?
I think Sid may have hidden something.
Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a Kashik and the valleys are full of ether?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We definitely... Except... See?
And you hadn't?
No, we just wanted to listen to all the... So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All right. There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break? Can you fix...
No. There.
You fixed... Sid fixed it! He moved... Yeah.
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some...
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Speaking of which...
Worried about him. And you want...
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but... I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be... Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got... And... Seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're...
I'd speak to... Well...
Cheers.
I'll be sure.
All right.
Bloody hell, Clive. And you got...
That remains to be... August tells me he showed you a ring, and at the sight of it...
Come on, mate. Bottling it up if it weren't the ring.
It brought back some...
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all run...
And some...
Don't be like...
Fine, if it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work we apprenticed together. Back in the...
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost... The ring brought it all back. Bastards improved, though. More than I thought possible.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gifts.
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even.
So what?
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our... Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by...
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Swallow your pride and focus on keeping the curse breakers up. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you...
What'd you say, Blackthorn? And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's...
In Dravost, my old village. He won't have left.
Dravost, eh? That rings just north of the fields of Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravost, and I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good.
free cities under siege.
Come on.
Be safe.
Kicked out already?
No.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No.
Long time no see.
What the hell are you?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise. I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just...
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first pint.
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravage. Not much going on, is...
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to...
Hey, you ain't backing out.
There's a river of bad blood between... But if someone can build...
All right.
I appreciate you'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's.
The forge on there?
Good luck.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, that prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here.
All right.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
Let me guess. Zoltan.
As a personal favor to him.
Well, at least he did.
There'll be no talking him round.
Which is what, if we're to help, we need what turn the village against you.
I left. Dravozd. There are two kinds of my kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk, and the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, you would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So...
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without its furnace home. Do you think it's the way I see it? It's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was let this be another step on the Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, Augur?
When you put it that way, of course.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plant?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two.
All right.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed it.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Let's make this quick, shall we? I dare say that would be enough for a decent set of bellows.
What's this all about, then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding?
Nothing I couldn't.
Right then. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be...
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough.
You know what this means?
Sorry about earlier. That thing you built us, you saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. What is it?
Pit Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forge. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for long. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a G, but he took all his talent and is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first, and that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Or if these things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold... But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back. I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the...
See that you both do.
All right.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, well, the whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you. Everyone except Zoltan has.
Oh, but that reminds me.
Pit Cole's cinder. How'd you come by? And you're sure he wanted me?
I'm sure. He didn't...
Huh. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place. Every time you put on mail, you and there's no greater honour. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use. And if that helps save even a single life... What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent slick... Sounds like I better get to work.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me. I'm grateful. Now, where was I?
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are.
A little healthy competition should be...
You're not wrong. It's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let by. No use grumbling about it. Blackthorn's happy. Or isn't it?
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be? Anything else?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Those tomes would make a shadow looming in his path. His life gone by.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
She can't kick. Glory to Griga.
What's happened?
Tyre's busy working herself into... I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary. Will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes.
I know better than to order Tyre to do anything. Well, Tyre, Rodriguez worried about you. We all admire your dedication.
I will. Until then, we owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will...
How would you...
Not my tears. Tears of mercy.
You wouldn't. There must be something we can...
Sometimes an easy death is the great... You do well to remember that.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're...
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but I'll make sure the other ingredients...
Thank you, Clive.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
You know what you have to do. Clive, as you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief... Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not...
Thank you. But his revenge...
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for.
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, my comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall... But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children. I would place Lostwing in their hand, but a village home only to the frail and the... And so, Clive, will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live, even should Lostwing...
I will.
Thank you. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from...
Understood.
Then the last of my preparations are complete, and may Griga guide us.
To Gotan's Bales, then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them.
Come, my children.
I know you're all afraid, but now is not the time.
Farewell! Fire and flame!
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls. Hopefully one will be enough.
Thank goodness you're back.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but a single dose dulls even the most agonizing. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light. Mid here.
Good. Just relax.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you. And you, Clive.
I'll see that he's...
The man you helped today was mine back in the Southern Isles. I was still a child, but in such blighted lands, I was...
An art we would be...
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite.
And a kindness Sid would have...
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my men... I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of something, and we need to be the ones...
And we will.
I hope so. Clive, I wanted to give you...
What's this?
a chest of all the medicines. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with...
I'm sure it will be very helpful in Tyre.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study. But I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heeded yours. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as
He's a surly soaker.
Sid, do you...
Vaguely.
I'm afraid so. I was able to get... I fear the soil here does not agree with... However...
I can't...
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage is well... The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory. That is correct. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, why, a notice concerning
our time...
Well, I shan't keep you any longer.
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young Ned.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then
everyone...
Master Sid, have you seen His Highness the Prince? We were to dine together. Or so well.
Was definitely anything but ordinary.
Sid, I...
Here.
What an amazing specimen. When I successfully graft this to... It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance. The...
Everyone. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can.
Well, if that's what them... Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should... If he's saying we ain't safe in Lost Wing no more, and if that's what has to happen, then so be it. That we get to...
I hope so.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left.
They've gone with Master Quint.
Oh, fuck.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to call. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. They don't stand a chance against... They're all gonna fucking die.
Sid! Don't worry, we can't let Quentin die before...
All right. Where is this man?
It's way over to the east.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you...
Don't tell me I'm too late. Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my... They followed me, without question, all the...
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then. You're no guard dog. It's a rabid beast that needs to be put down. If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
Is it? He wept and begged for mercy. Just as I dreamed of doing all my plans. Building a haven and... It was all for this. But what is this? My faithful comrades. All those lives.
Quentin.
Master Quentin!
You.
And so are you. It's Lost Wing. It's been flooded.
What?
Lost Wing. My Lost Wing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. It's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick. Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here. Stay down. I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is lost.
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life, Sam.
No, Master Quentin.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. I have nothing left.
What the heck are you on? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge.
I thought you weren't coming back, but I prayed and I prayed. Can't we just go back to how it was?
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quint. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? Why would anyone
Because we're family.
Family?
Yeah. And all our Lostwing weren't just a village.
It was. And as long as...
We can start again. Build it.
A fresh start. One life ends. Why just a village? What's to stop us?
That's the master.
Please. Quentin, after all. Permit me to withdraw. I will no longer be needing your help in looking...
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our...
A bottle or two of your finest Redwells.
Of course. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will... If you don't mind waiting...
I look forward.
What's happened? Cards at the gate are right, old Merrick.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, it just so happens that
And more tell...
Why, you're fearless.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, Randalar has been particularly... None remain free, but the army too is in disarray, and finds itself up...
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless...
Precisely.
So where does my skill with a blade...
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, so we've been searching for a place where they can... And we believe we have found one. The place was abandoned
And so, we seek the aid...
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo?
Of course.
Sounds like...
I will, even if I begin... So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in.
I'll do my...
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's...
All right.
I'm sure you won't...
This must have been a nice place once, and it will be again. That's all of them. Come on, Torgal. Something the matter, Thea?
Quiet. Those are our terms.
I shall.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him.
It's done.
You made quick work of it.
I should go and let Eloise.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't. She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you...
All right. Eloise.
Thank you. Here. Well then, now that you have laid the ground, I suppose we'd better... The first thing...
You're still in a go...
We are. A trusted... I suppose it's to be expected, but we shall...
Well...
I'm not sure I do.
Ah,
you wanted to...
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking, he represents the Silver Peak Consortium.
I don't think I've heard...
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate, and they're still expanding. They've been and judging by her reaction...
And you'd rather she did?
I would rather she did what make... And I would never deny her such... Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have... But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserved. I won't let her give up on her dreams. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be free.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister... And I want to repay the favor. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns...
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I... Though I'm sure I'll still...
Always.
Thank you. Well then, These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Car...
Wonderful creatures, chocobos are. They're fast, strong, loyal. Best of all, they won't be pointed in the belly of a flood.
Martha's got a big heart. It's a pity there's so many who are happy to take it.
Ah, Claude.
Oh?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akash? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to her. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around, but we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having it. I'd build 'em a new barrack, but where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room, which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
I see.
And it isn't just that. There's been more and more of them turning up, but there's only so many we can't keep cramming more and more people, and that's what I was hoping.
It's no...
Thank you.
So,
well,
Eastpool has been a...
It was a tragedy, and if any of it what's done is...
I suppose...
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats, a nasty bastard, would have sensed that now we've got a few more guards.
I do. Eastpool was once...
And I know the men will I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how... And I...
Of course. All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan. So,
and you, look.
I spoke
You make I shall know. All right.
Inn's full. Don't bother.
Sick, you can just walk in here. Kill him.
You will leave Eastpool now. That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a cat.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be...
I would hope so.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away.
Of course. I'll leave it with me.
Home. Without masters.
No. With them.
That's all of them. Now to begin the important work. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of... The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. It'll take a bit of elbow grease.
So wait, if you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts.
Of course.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safe. If you need anything more...
And we...
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
Ah, there you... Sir Wade, what's all that? On second thought, it'll only give me nightmares of me own. What...
I suppose it will be.
What else? Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place.
Did Wade say...
Well, something along... Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool. So the way I see it, if it's food or lumber or straw...
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you.
I wanted...